Seekers. Today is December 29th, 2014. Today's numerology is 21 and 55. We are currently being treated to a story of another shooting of police officers last night, coded with the exact same numbers as the previous shootings. So let's just read this together real quick. Two Los Angeles police officers were shot at Sunday night while they drove their patrol car in the southern part of the city, police said. The officers returned fire, authorities said, and no one was injured. Phew, there's good news. One suspect was arrested and two weapons, including a rifle, were recovered. Another remains at large, prompting a manhunt. See, they like these manhunts, Truth Seeker. They like these manhunts. That's part of the drill. Prompting a manhunt that lasted for hours and involved about 100 officers, LAPD Captain Lillian Carranza said. True Seeker, what do you think the gematria of Lillian is? If you've seen enough of my videos and read enough of my posts, you already know. Police warned residents to stay indoors in part of South Central Los Angeles. On Monday, police reopened access to streets inside a 6-block perimeter. 6-block perimeter. They set up overnight. LAPD Detective Megan Aguilar, this name Aguilar we see a lot in these shootings, Truth Seeker, we'll see why in a second, told CNN that investigators have nothing to indicate that there's a nexus between the shooting and recent nationwide protests against police brutality that have fueled animosity towards police. Why they would even say that, I don't know. It's obviously part of the joke. So anyhow, this fits the pattern we always see of the reporting police officers having 33 names. Lillian Carranza, the first police officer mentioned. Lillian's a name with 33 gematria, Carranza 37. The detective mentioned was named Megan Aguilar. The spelling of Megan has a master gematria of 22, multiples of 11. Aguilar 33. Megan Aguilar 55, all multiples of 11. And of course, this is the LAPD, widely regarded as the most corrupt police department in the land. And would you believe it? LAPD in simple English gematria is 33. Just like the word police with Pythagorean gematria. And then I just decoded detective and officer so you guys can see the gematria of these words, 44 and 39. Notice that within the lettering of police, the number 39 is coded. So often this 33, 39 comes together. These shootings took place in California and Florida. Should be mentioned that this article also said there were shootings in Florida last night, but the details about the Florida shooting are even more vague. No police officer names, very little details. There's the headline. Anyway, Truth Seeker, just wanted to give you this update on the latest police shooting headlines from our mainstream media. More of the same. Until next time. Encore. Truth Seekers, I want to let you know about this Sarah Sidner who works for CNN. Whenever you see her on television, let it be a signal to you that whatever is going to be on the news is a complete hoax. She has been on the Ferguson case very much, along with Ed Lavandera, somebody else with a 33 gematria name. I'll do the gematria of Sidner up here. If you can believe it, it is yet another 33 name. Lavandera, her partner that you also see, has the 33 gematria. The name Sarah, the way she has it spelled with simple English gematria, is 39. If you add an H, it becomes a 47 named Sarah. Let's just watch this phony baloney news reporting.
Say they were simply going on a call and that there was an unprovoked shooting, and it was towards their particular vehicle. They were in a black and white. They were in uniform. They saw the muzzle go off of a gun, and the bullets were coming towards them. One officer, according to the LAPD, was able to shoot back. They did apprehend one suspect, but there is still another suspect that they have been looking for. The scene here is going to be coming down in about 20 minutes or so, but this is one of those situations that the officers say this was completely unprovoked. Listen to what a captain told us a bit earlier.
This was a completely unprovoked attack on our police officers. We are very fortunate that both of them are...
Notice that this is Lillian, Truth Seeker. This is one of our 33 agents going before the media.
Not injured. We are confident that we will be locating and arresting this individual. We have reached out to the community through our notification systems and requested for them to be aware that we are looking for a suspect who is wanted for an attempt
Hey, Truth Seeker, look at the word in the background. Hoover. Hoover.
murder on two Los Angeles police officers, that they need to secure the residence if they have pets to bring them indoors, and if they have any suspicious activity or prowler complaints to immediately call 911.
That was Captain Lillian Carranza. We did talk to a detective out here who said that they have not yet interviewed the officers. Whenever there is an officer-involved shooting, they have to interview the officers and do that investigation. They are still looking at the car to see whether or not it was actually hit by bullets. I do want to mention this. This department, as departments across the country, are very aware of the protests that are happening. And I asked if this is something that is unusual here in LA, and they said yes, it is unusual that it's unprovoked. They weren't trying to arrest these two suspects who they're now after. They weren't on a call that involved these two suspects. It was just random, and the officers, of course, were not ready for it, and were not expecting anything when it happened. And they are on, alert, trying to deal with some of this, but they don't believe that this has anything to do with the protest, though they say they certainly have seen and are aware of what happened in New York to the two officers who were killed there, and certainly the officers are concerned about any further violence towards them.
All right, Truth Seeker, so there we have it. Further reminders of the hoax. Everyone on the TV has a 33 name. So often in these hoaxes, Truth Seeker. All right, until next time.